into a hostile environment. These fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the South Florida Bulls. Taking on another team from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Wake Forest's offense will take the first swing of the game. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Boy, coaches watch tape all week, and they get so excited. First play, let's make a statement. This offense tries to come out and throw it under the lights, all the excitement, and what do? They forget to protect their quarterback, and they give up a sack on the first play.
Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys. And
he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat, and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Great place to start for this offense. Using his legs, it's straight. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. And some room to work. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. The give out of the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Underwood. Dances away. Fires on the move. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that. And get the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. A first down run on the doorstep. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls.
the offense goes as he goes. So really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited.
And And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, that's their third sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. To the air, it's Underwood. Looking to scramble. Pulls it in, it's Smith.
Plays are going to break down, but that never seems to affect this quarterback. He's so athletic and so fast. He's able to avoid the pass rush, get himself on the perimeter, and now he's just using his God-given ability.
Breaks into the open. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire, and those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
Makes the catch. It's Foley. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Demon Deacons want to move quickly. They'll send the back in motion. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Quickly complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll test the right side. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wake. It's a much-needed life for this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. If you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Fields. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. The running back has it. They shut it down quickly, but he gets two out to the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off the RPO, complete. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Grabbed behind the line, it's straight. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get into the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got his man on the right. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. And the Bulls look to keep this drive humming. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Rushes on him. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on second down. Moving away from pressure. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Quarterback may change this route. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
Man, it's really nice as a defense to force third and long, where you can bring in the nickel, Jesse, and you can play zone coverage with those zone eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah, as a quarterback, too, you got to know with that extra DB out there, your timing better be good and you better be accurate, because if you're not, they've got ball hawks in the back end, and that errant throw gets picked.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. The Demon Deacons want to crank the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Makes the grab. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
The RPO, it's complete. What a play there, and he's got it all the way down to the 7-yard line. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They want to throw it. Trying to find the end zone. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. 2nd and goal for this offense. The give. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Demon Deacs. The extra point here would tie the game.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you got to have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Fields. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
This guy's getting himself into a rhythm here early. You just saw a beautiful throw on the previous play, and now he's showing off the speed. And you can't blame him, honestly. When you run like him, even if it's first down, if it's not open, just take off. This defense is going to be on their heels all game long if they can't find a way to start slowing him down.
He might want another play. Looking to pass. It's Underwood. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. The Bulls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Gonna run it. It's straight. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Quickly complete. Finds a crease at the 20. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Bulls are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 1st down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. 1st down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down.
And quite simply put, you don't see that happen very often against him. He is one of not just the best quarterbacks in the game, he's one of the best players in the game. He's a Heisman Trophy candidate that oftentimes doesn't make mistakes like that. He should have thrown that football away. He decided to try and
picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing it away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incomplete.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Making side adjustments here. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Got a man, it's Smith. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Bulls are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's in open space downfield. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's caught. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it set up on the outside. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
To the air on first down. Bring in the heat. Catch in the middle. It's straight. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They'll be forced out of bounds, and they're showing confidence in their running game in the red zone.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult.
Touchdown, South Florida! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Fears the pressure. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
On third down, he drops to throw. Complete to the left. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Foley. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up.
So now it's second and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And the Demon Deacons will line up to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Winston-Salem. What a fine performance we've seen. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the ballers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at a Legacy Stadium.
Coming out with it, it's Fields. Hits him with a stiff arm. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
Trying to make magic with his feet. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening. He went out and got the first down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now. Throwing it. He's now doing it running as well. Anything this guy wants to do is working.
On the move at the 30. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Throws toward the end zone. And here's the third interception of the night. Running through cotton, just shedding tackles. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Working the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I love that play call, and quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The Demon Deacons racing to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. Sets one guy, and now he's loose. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Demon Deacons are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Trying play action. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Takes it the other way. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Scanning the field, it's Underwood. He's going to throw deep right side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Buys a little extra time. Connection to the right. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll pull it down and run. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it, 1st down and more. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it up to 12. Use the play fake, now to throw. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past.
Touchdown, USF! And they take it in for 6 more points. He just makes it look so easy. Impressive run.
So impressive. Time and time again, he can buy time, make you look silly, and the defense is just kind of like, wait a minute, you got him? I got him? No? Well, no, he's got me.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Harvey. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
The Demon Deacons come to the line in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Snagged in the middle. It's Galloway. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. Good throwing catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. D showing blitz, they might be bluffing. Here comes the heat. Hit as he throws. Into the house. Touchdown, Wake Forest. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
21.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This should be the last play of the quarter. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. So the final period starts with a second down play. He wants to change this route. To throw, it's Underwood. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
He finds a dead spot in the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and he'll take the deep shot. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. They're dealing with a second and long. Motion from the back. Grabbed in the backfield. It's straight. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they did. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Bulls headed quickly to the line. On the option. Now the pitch. He has the first and still on his feet. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. The Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. Back to pass, it's Underwood. He'll throw it. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Reads it, fires complete. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on third down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. Caught behind the line. It's straight. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And the Bulls started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking to throw again. Under fire. Back's got it. Touchdown, Bulls. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That one puts them in really good. To get back on the right track and get another W. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Shotgun snap on third down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
And that is... pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Man, this defense has been ruthless all game long. Individual effort. They've got guys up front winning their one-on-one matchups, and they have been terrorizing this quarterback.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on... and come up bankrupt. This offense has it with really good field position. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. They want that clock to run. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Pocket breaking down. Get it out on the screen. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on third down. Trying to do it on the ground. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball.
Trying to get it in. Touchdown, Bulls! And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Demons will hustle to the line.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming in this one. They went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, South Florida. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. And listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking. And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Got his man on the right. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Demon Deacons will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on.
Wide open spaces. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a 1st down in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And that one is picked off in the end zone. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover. The offense changing the play. To the air, it's Underwood. Oh, they're after him. Throwing on the run. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop?
Trying to get behind the defense. Snags it at the 30 and still running. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Wake Forest, 21.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Defense showing blitz here. Wants to throw on first down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Timeout called by the defense and
big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass, maybe take the dink and dunk, let your guys make some plays because they are definitely playing the deep ball.
It'll be a draw. Plows through the defense. Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8. And the Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. They're able to make the stop, but a little extra icing on this winning cake in this one. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. Put up a bunch of points and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.